People from North Jersey know the Driscoll Bridge is the halfway mark to the Jersey Shore. But if you ask anyone in Central Jersey what the Driscoll Bridge really is, they will tell you it's the bridge that separates two perennial GMC White Division teams from catching fire against each other. Live from Anthony J. Katoya Gymnasium, I'm Ryan Risk, alongside my broadcast partner, Braden Tankowitz, for a first-place battle in the GMC White Division between Sam Jones and the Sayreville Bombers and the world-famous South Plainfield Tigers. Braden, how you doing tonight?
Good, how are you doing, Ryan? Great to be back.
It is great to be back. I'm doing great. Kev's Den is starting to fill up a little bit. There's nothing better than a top 10 GMC matchup on a Thursday night. This is one of the premier conferences in high school hoops. So you look at this, Sayreville 6, South Plainfield 5. What does Sayreville have to do to come out of this place? It will be Rocket later. You know that, to get away with the win.
Yeah, this is one of the more hostile environments in the state, especially in the GMC White Division. I think the key for Sayreville tonight is getting the ball to their star, Sam Jones. This kid was out against East Brunswick when they lost. What was the score? 76-59, I believe, around there. I mean, it was a blowout, and it really showed how important he is to this team. He's averaging 16.5 on the year, 3.5 rebounds and 2.5 assists. I mean, this kid is one of the better players in the state, and South Plainfield has to find a way to stop him today. I think Jordan Jones and Micah Anderson are really going to be all over him today, and I think Greco's really going to use this 1-3-1 defense today to his best ability.
Well, you know I like to talk. You know I talk to people all the time. I spoke with Jordan Jones earlier in the day, going third block. They lost to Perth Amboy. I said, what is the message to the team? He said, they got to come out hot. They can't start slow like they have earlier in the year. Everything's on the line tonight, essentially. A chance at a 5th division title in a row is at stake for South. No, the 6th is at stake. They've won 5 in a row. The 6th division title is at stake today with that loss to Perth Amboy. So they lose here, they win here, they're in good hands to win it outright. A loss, they got to do some work. But Braden, tell me what the Tigers have to do to stay undefeated at home.
Well, you know, Sayreville's tied for first right now in the GMC White Division with South Plainfield. They are 10-2 on the year, 4-1 on the road. I mean, that's a really good record on the road. And I think today South Plainfield's captain's really going to step up, Jordan Jones and Jaden Darling. Like you said, Jordan, you talked to him earlier, but Jaden Darling also had to said he will do whatever it takes today to lead his team on and off the court. So I'm expecting a big game from the senior guard.
We will be back right after the Star Spangled Banner. Sayreville, South Plainfield next.
At this time, we ask that you are able to please rise and remove your hats as we face our flag to honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Here to perform the anthem, Elena Compatello.
Well, Braden, as Bruce Buffett would say, it's time. You know it's time indeed. You ready? The lineup.
Start off with Sayreville.
I will start off with Sayreville for you. Christian Torres, a senior guard. Joe Santamaria, you know, shout out to Matt Mascurgeon. The star-studded guard, number 22, Sam Jones, number 23, Kathan Schuller, and number 44, Chitty Chukawara. You're switching over to South Plainfield. It's the usual 5. Aiden Novosela, Jordan Jones, Marissa Jawula, David Wallace, and Andrew Bennett. Andrew Betta last game had some trouble, 0 points on the day. Today he looks to change that. Jordan Jones looks to continue what he's been doing in his senior campaign.
And South Plainfield's really going to have to do a good job today on defense. Sayreville has 3 double-digit scores. So,
that is something
again, in high school, that's unheard of. This is a really solid team. It's going to be a really high-powered matchup. So, honestly, we'll see who comes out on top.
Kev's dead filling up. Will there be a tsunami?
We'll see.
No court storming today. Hopefully not. Sayreville got some sick jerseys. They're script fought. On for the tip is Schuler and Jawula. And Betta, weird tip there. Betta's going to take possession. One hop. No. And Torres comes down with the rebound.
And I like South Plainfield controlling the pace early there. Again, Sayreville's a very good team. South Plainfield's going to have to play fast.
You were one with that 1-3-1. Wallace is up front. Jones is going to play underneath. Quick pass to Torres in the corner. He's already trapped.
And that's working already. And I told you, Ryan, before the game, I expect Coach Greco to put either Jordan Jones or Micah Anderson at that one right underneath the hoop because they're one of the more scrappy and faster defenders on this team. That's where you want your guy right there.
Santa Maria now taking the ball way outside the perimeter.
South
Plainfield's
going to challenge Sayreville to shoot tonight.
Sayreville is one of the better shooting teams in the conference. Schuller from the free throw line. Shimmies around the rim and down. Sayreville takes a 2-0 lead in the early stages of the first quarter.
That was a nice bounce there for Sayreville. Way to keep the offense calm and controlled and find the easy bucket there, 15 feet away from the hoop.
Betta looking to make the moves around the perimeter. Finds Wallace cutting. Wallace from 12 feet out on the elbow is down. He sinks it. David Wallace with the first points for the Tigers.
Yeah, and David Wallace playing some of his best basketball recently. Last game against Perth Amboy, he finished with 15 points, 4 steals, and 3 assists. I think he could do this all year for the rest of the year down the stretch against these better GMC teams. I mean, what else can you want, Coach Greco?
Torres gets rejected, but Charuka, the big man, gets it done down low. That's going to be a matchup everybody's waiting to see on the low block. Jones with the runner. No. Tie up early. They're going to let him play. You already saw it there. Jump ball. Possession goes to the Bombers.
And that's Baressa Jewela's impact on defense there on the other end. Even though Charuka made the shot, Baressa is 3rd in the GMC in blocks per game at 1.8. And also rebounds. He's 15th in the GMC at 6.8. As you saw there, he got 2 rebounds.
That's impressive numbers for the sophomore. Already filled in Ikeda Ibeku's shoes. Torres trying to make some magic. Santa Maria finds Jones. Jones only 29 points away from 1,000, and they're trapping him. He was in a straight jacket. They're looking to isolate him out. Wild pass to Santa Maria, but it's going to South Plainfield as it slips right through the fingertips.
Great pressure there from South Plainfield. They forced the high pass. The ball was right out of the reach of Santa Maria's hands. Almost got up there. Almost. Could have been an OBJ catch if you were to catch that.
They're looking to shut down Sam Jones early. Andrew Betta, the standout freshman. There's a foul. They're going to inbound it on the baseline. Number 22, Sam Jones, picks up his first personal on the day. That is the first team foul for the Bombers. 4-2 is the score with 6:03 left to play in the first quarter.
That's the one guy you're going to want in foul trouble, Sam Jones.
Student section filling up. Love to see it. Pass back to Wallace. Timeout called by South Plainfield early. Coach Greco didn't like what he's seeing. Braden, what do you think so far, early stage of this game?
I mean, I can see this game being either really high scoring or really low scoring. We've seen both teams attack early to the rim, but it's still only 4-2 right now, 2 minutes into the game. So, you know, we'll see. I mean, I think it's hard to tell right now how this game's going to go.
Well, Braden, Sayreville has played good defense. South Plainfield played really suffocating defense. You look at this, Sayreville averages 6.3 steals per game. Not the higher end, South Plainfield averages 6 more at 12.4. So we could see a defensive standout today.
Yeah, I think Sayreville just has to make it a thing today to get the ball to one of their 3 main scorers, whether it's Schuler, Jones, or Chukwura. You got to get it to one of them. I mean, they lack depth, but they have the stars.
Yes, Novosela going to be the catalyst. South Plainfield raises a couple 5 seconds. They give it to Jones on the wing. Jones, not one of the greatest three-point shooters, but he gets it done inside. Novosela drive with the pop and the drop. Aiden Novosela gets on the stat sheet tonight early. 4-4 is the score, 5:46.
Hey, great job there by Novosela to attack the baseline there. He saw a 3-2 defense. They're preventing the 3. Why don't you try to get into the rim, and Novosela did just that. Great job there from the sophomore.
South Plainfield is one of the better three-point shooting teams. Torres loses it on his way to the cup. Deep pass, Betta, can he retrieve it? No, it slips out. Andrew Betta very frustrated on that. Well, Brandon, you see South Plainfield, one of the better three-point shooting teams. Andrew Betta, Justin Vaca, not Jaden, Justin Vaca, and Jaden Darling, 3 premier shooters in the white division.
Yeah, when you see all 3 of them on the court, you got to be afraid. I mean, that's when you really got to run out a 3-2 defense, Sayreville.
Schuler to Santa Maria.
Looks like the look switched a little bit. Doesn't look like a 1-3-1 anymore.
That's going to hurt you. Schuler can't connect, but that would have been a big-time momentum swing as South Plainfield is playing suffocating defense. Novosela in transition is engineering the offense. The drive by Novosela all around the rim, but gets his own rebound. No weird foul call, and the Younglings get it done. I didn't know what to say. Andrew Betta gets it. 6-4 is the score, 4:40 left.
I feel like one thing both these teams lack is size, and when it comes to rebounding, I feel like it's going to be a mess tonight. I mean, you saw it there. That was 3 straight rebounds Sayreville missed. Even on the other end, they're missing a lot of rebounds, Sayreville. So, I mean, they can't outsize South Plainfield. South Plainfield really can't outsize them either. Very similar matchup. I'm interested by that all night.
And that's what he's going to do. Chuck O'Wara, I was watching some film on him today. He did that against Piscataway, a GMC powerhouse, and Monroe.
Yeah,
Jones kicks it out. Wallace thought about it. They call a travel on Mr. Wallace. Ball's going the other way. Tie game, 4:12 left to play in the first quarter. So, Braden, both teams, I was talking to Jordan, he said both teams are going to want to get out and run early. Let's see. We've seen some sloppy basketball early, and that's what happens when 2 teams love to play fast.
Yeah, well, you know, South Plainfield likes to play high tempo. They're a fast team. They like to transition from defense to offense very fast, but they also want to control the glass the whole game.
Torres with the move and the swish.
Yeah, great shot there from Torres. Great look there, too, by Jones. Find him in the corner.
Wallace. Sam Jones gets it done on both ends. He's played great defense. We haven't seen his offensive presence, though. Andrew Betta, Novosela, sorry. They get it down to Jamulo. This is going to be a premier match down low in the low block. Betta thought about it. Betta's going to shoot it. Too strong, but Novosela gets the rebound. Novosela, everybody's touching it. Novosela didn't touch it last. It was last off Joe Santa Maria as the sneaky, silky 3-point shooter Justin Vaca checks into the game. Had a big 3 in the quarter against East Brunswick, and North Brunswick, and looks to continue that today.
I love the hustle I see so far from Andrew Novosela. He is all over the glass. He's attacking the glass early. For a kid just averaging 3 rebounds on the year, here has 3 in the early 5 minutes of this game. Could we see double-digit rebounds today from him?
Hopefully.
That's what South Plainfield could hope.
The captain, Jaden Darling, also checks into the game for the first time. Same look going for Sayreville. Looks like Sayreville sticks to the same 5 or 6 players.
So South Plainfield's throwing their shooters out there with Darling and Vaca.
They're going to test this Sayreville defense. Chuck O'Wara gets it down. Weird no foul call underneath this. Vaca took a beating down low.
That's a mismatch Sayreville has to take advantage of all night. Chuck O'Wara's the biggest kid on their team, and Vaca is the smallest kid on the court right now. When you have that mismatch, I mean, what else can you do there?
Missed by Vaca, gets his own rebound. Great hustle play. Darling, swish. Jaden Darling with his first points tonight is from beyond the arc.
South Plainfield's doing an amazing job so far tonight with second chance points. Justin Vaca missed the corner 3, and then Darling. Sorry about that.
Jordan Jones end to end, he does it again. 11-11 is the score. 2:34 left to play in the first quarter.
What I was saying, Vaca missed his shot though. He got his own rebound, kicked it out to Darling, and Darling banked the 3, and then Jones, right there. They get the steal, and bada bing.
Bada bing, bada boom. Torres is going to the line. Can he knock down 2?
It's Jones' first steal of the night. He's averaging 4.5 on the year. That puts him 3rd in the GMC. So really talk about a lockdown defender South Plainfield has.
He's one of the best defenders in the GMC. Torres knocks down the first one. He's a 50% free throw shooter on the year. He had 17 points last game in a win versus South Brunswick. Student section filled up big time. And the noise gets to him as Betta steps out of bounds after a fight with the ball with Santa Maria.
The way this game's going now, Ryan, we have a 12-11 game with 2:25 remaining. South Plainfield down by 1. I maybe now think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Both teams just look so efficient right now. But I still haven't seen Sam Jones get a shot up yet. Sayreville has to make that a priority.
They
as
have
he has
him
the
in
ball
a straight
here.
jacket.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Jordan Jones effect for you, the row and commit.
Jones making his presence felt on defense. Torres looking to make a move. Jones will shoot from anywhere.
Nice look.
Down low, Chukwuemeka. No, rebounded by Betta. That's a dynamic duo, Jones and Chukwuemeka. Darling in transition. Not enough on it. Rebounded by Chukwuemeka.
They're going to play fast here. Mismatch.
The Bombers are going to run. Schuller with a little jelly.
Looks like Kyrie Irving out there in transition. I mean, great job there by Schuller to go up and under.
14-11 is the score. Sayreville leads by 3. 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Jones to Vaca. They're playing hot potato around the perimeter. Back to Vaca. Heat check. And it's down. Justin Vaca on fire from deep.
So it seems like Sayreville and Coach Wojcik are almost challenging South Plainfield to shoot the ball from the perimeter. I mean, South Plainfield took somewhat advantage of that, shooting 50% so far.
Jones
2 threes.
playing suffocating defense. Jones gets the steal.
Oh, nice pump.
And he gets the 2. Jordan Jones. How do you do?
That's some trickery right there. Jordan Jones with the amazing pump fake. Got the defender looking. Boom, put it right up in the net. Here's Jones for you.
Sam Jones can't get it to go, but Chukwuemeka gets it with some fireworks. The big man fighting through harassment and gets it to fall.
That's 6 points ready for the junior, averaging just over 15 on the year. He might be the X factor tonight for Jones.
Well, you know, Chukwuemeka, all division last year, 25 points is his season high. In the last 5 games, he's averaging 17.8. That's some impressive numbers from a big man, especially in a conference where it's primarily ran by guards.
I mean, you really highlighted this is a dynamic duo. It's one of the better duos in the state. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of the duo right over, town over from us, Micah Gordon and Najee Hines. Plainfield, man, they look good.
They call
Top
him
3 in
Baby
the state.
Shaq.
Baby Shaq.
Darling on the back door. You can't leave the back door open as Darling drops in for 2. 17-18, South Plainfield regains the lead. 42 seconds left. Sam Jones, still no points. Vaca playing suffocating defense. Jones kicks it out. Torres down low. Schuller with the teardrop.
That's a great shot from Schuller. I don't know if he saw Sam Jones wide open in the corner there, but if he did, that could have been worse for South Plainfield. But I think they got lucky there, allowing Schuller to get the teardrop.
Darling now liking to slow things down. David Wallace checks back into the game.
Want to see Wallace get going again.
Vaca from deep. And it's down yet again. Justin Vaca pulls up from 25 feet. The sophomore is feeling it. He is regarded as the best shooter in the GMC, and now you know why. Sam Jones looking to strike back. Can he tie it up? Kicks it out. Last second heave. Oh my God! A last second shot, a buzzer beater. Did Torres just make that?
I think he did.
They just take all the air out of the gym. Christian Torres with a shocker, heard around the world.
This game is on pace for over 80 points. I mean, what else can you want? We hyped this matchup up to be one of the best matchups you'll see all year. The best matchup in the GMC White Division, maybe even in the whole GMC. And I mean, Ryan, this has lived up to expectations so far tonight. We've really seen guys step up. I said before the game, Jaden Darling, he was going to do great stuff on and off the court. He's our leading scorer so far.
How many points?
Oh, my bad. Jaden. Justin Vaca is, but he was. He's 5 points right now. Him and Vaca leading the way.
Dude,
for South Plainfield.
I'm still shocked that Christian Torres made that shot. He was on one leg. That was like the Dwayne Wade shot. We will be back in a couple seconds. And we're back. Is anybody jumping around? Christian Torres had a big jump for 3. But
I want to see Kev's Dan get jumping right now. Wisconsin Badgers. This is their song. You know, South Plainfield doesn't really have like a set song or like anthem. You know what I mean?
Eye of the Tiger, I guess.
Yeah, but they never play it. Wrestling, do they play for wrestling?
No, they don't play. They don't play. It's very.
They should. They should prioritize playing it more.
Now Trayvon Smith is going to check into the game for the first time. The junior guard transfer from St. Joe's last season.
A.J. Prowse also in the game now.
Strong defensive presence they're going with. Novoselo on the perimeter. Novoselo with the cut. Novoselo with the finish.
That's a strong physical finish right there from Novoselo to get his 4th point of night. That was on Chukwuemeka.
This is like a heavyweight bout in the UFC. Two teams throwing blows back at each other, but the other one responds. Santa Maria has range. I'm expecting him to shoot. Down to Chukwuemeka. Through 3 defenders and 1. How does he do it? The big man on the low block. Reminiscence of Shaquille O'Neal in the early 2000s.
Yeah, that's already his 10th point, and we're 9 minutes into this game. This kid's averaging 15.5 on the year. I'm expecting a 20 bomb tonight at least, the way this game is going for him so far.
Maybe even 30.
Great stuff there from the junior.
But you know what I mean? He has such great low block presence, like the early centers of the early days.
I mean, he's
playing like Zach Edey.
He's super physical.
Zach Edey. Remember how Zach Edey can get done from the free throw line?
I wouldn't say Edey because he's more physical than Edey.
Vaca misses his first free. Yeah, he is more. So who would you compare him to?
I want to say like a Janai Broom. Because he can shoot also, and he's very physical underneath. That's the National Player of the Year front runner right now. But he's also a lefty. That's why I kind of think of Broom there.
He is a lefty. Jones is also a lefty. He can't go right. That's what Jordan Jones was saying earlier. Jones still with 0 points, I believe. Right, Braden? Jones.
Yeah.
They have him in a straight jacket. Torres had a great shot.
Santa Maria is wide
Santa
open.
Maria from the corner. Santa Maria, no, rebounded by Jones. Sam Jones spins, kicks it out. Torres, is he feeling it? It's tipped. And Smith to Wallace. Is he going to dunk it? No, he's just going to go for an easy 2.
Yeah, that's
We're
a smart
all
decision
knotted
there.
up at 25 with 6:33 remaining.
I believe we saw in the first game of the year, David Wallace had a fast break and he went to dunk and might hit the back of the rim. So I think Coach Greco's kind of told him, hey, man, you're open. Just take the easy layup. Take the easy points, man. Don't make it hard on yourself.
Schuller jumps it off. Chukwuemeka, 12 points from 2 feet out.
He has really soft touch around the rim. I mean, this is all game so far. We've seen all 12 of his points come from inside the box.
Vaca. No, you know who he plays like? You know who's a really soft touch? I know we compare to Rutgers a lot. Lathan Somerville. Somerville can shoot. Somerville gets it done from the free throw line. And he moves. He has skills like a guard.
You know, he reminds
like
me of a certain NBA player. I just can't remember right now who it is. You know who I almost want to say he plays like, but he's not. He plays more like a center, Chukwuemeka. But this guy's a guard. I want to say he almost plays like Jalen Brunson a little bit underneath. You know how Jalen Brunson's very physical, trying to get to the rim. He uses pump fakes. He uses hips very well. I want to say Chukwuemeka plays like him. You see a little bit the replication? Yeah. Plays a little bit like Brunson underneath.
Sayreville with the 2-point lead, 27-25, 5:55 remaining. Schuller gets it to drop from mid-range. Braden, we are seeing something crazy tonight.
Yeah, that's Schuller's 8th point. Still no points so far from Sam Jones, but the other 2 double-digit scores stepping up for the Bombers.
I was talking to you earlier in the game. You said, how will Sayreville do without Sam Jones? I told you.
Score.
I told you that they still have Chukwuemeka and Schuller. So you said, oh, I want to see how they do. Braden, I told you that they would step up if Jones. Remember that conversation?
Oh, yeah, we did talk about that. I mean, I kind of expected Jordan Jones and Micah Anderson to have Jones in some sort of blanket. They did it against the East Brunswick guard, too. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball here.
Jones challenged Baressa there. I was shocked they didn't let him play. He just touched it for a second, but they called the jump. The student section fill it up even more. I know you get mad sometimes when I talk about Kev's Den.
Kev's Den. I love Kev's Den. He's in attendance.
They're not making any noise, though. Schuller just dribbling. Loses control. The gym is hot, so the hands will be a little slippery, but it's stolen away.
There's Jones' first points.
Jones' first points. He's now 27 points away from 1,000. And South Plainfield down by 6, 31-25.
Yeah, I don't think Jones expected his first points of the night to be that, but hey, you take anything you get.
Jordan Jones, no, not one of the best three-point shooters, but he does love to drive. Santa Maria gets it done.
And that's beautiful transition offense right there. Jones, not a typical three-point shooter, takes the 3 there. Sayreville grabs the rebound. Santa Maria kind of cherry-pick down court. They find him down court, and that's transition offense, Ryan. That's how you run it. Coach Wojcik is so proud of his players for that play.
The Bombers with all the momentum, up 8, 33-25, 4:41 remaining. We see this all the time. South Plainfield goes down early. They were down against the great Perth Amboy team. Sayreville, Perth Amboy, South Plainfield, Woodbridge are all on the same level. There's no denying that fact. When they play each other, they all beat each other. I think it was an average of 4 points when all these teams play. So all these teams are even. If South Plainfield came back against Perth Amboy earlier, I think they can do it now.
Well, you know, South Plainfield, I mean, both teams fighting for the #1 spot in the white division, but I think South Plainfield feels a little more pressure just because they're coming off a loss Tuesday. Sayreville is coming off 2 wins.
Jones way too strong. South Plainfield in dire need of a basket. Here goes the other Jones. Loses it, poked away by Santa Maria. Santa Maria getting it done everywhere, and he can't finish. Jones does finish. Sayreville up by 10.
Santa Maria is really getting down court after every rebound. That's hustle. That is hustle right there. You cannot teach hustle, Ryan. Remember
Shocked.
that.
No timeout call from Coach Greco. 35-25.
Yeah, I think if Sayreville scores again here, Coach Greco has to call a timeout. It can either be a
Things
12
could
or
get ugly
13-point
with
lead.
no basket for South Plainfield. Jones to Jawula. Jawula loses handling, and South Plainfield just playing sloppy. Frustration mistakes. Torres looking for somebody. Chawara fouled. He's going to the line. I think that's his 4th foul that he's drawn today.
I think Coach Greco's in dire need of a timeout here, but he's still not calling one. Looks like Nobasilla, the sophomore, is going to head to the table.
You can
Not
kinda
sure he's coming in for.
There is a little hangover from the loss versus Perth Amboy. You can tell there is. There's no doubt about that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Perth Amboy is a great team, but this Sayreville team's a lot better.
I think they only beat, as Chuckawara makes the first one.
Maybe not a lot better, but they're definitely better.
They beat Perth Amboy 59-53. And then South Plainfield.
Was
beat
that
Perth-
home or away for Sayreville?
That was away, but South Plainfield did lose at Perth Amboy. So it's different.
So this will shake up the standings. If South Plainfield were to lose,
Well,
very big shake-up.
I think South Plainfield would be second.
They have, I guess, what, the point margin?
Wait, no. They would
Because
be
they lost
third.
to
They'd be third because Perth Amboy only has 1 loss in the conference. Or no, Perth Amboy has 2. Darling around, yes, South Plainfield would be second because Perth Amboy has 2. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll worry about it after the game. Oh, that's too open of a
End
lane.
to end, can't finish, too strong.
South Plainfield got bailed out there. Schuler missed that layup.
South Plainfield played really fast. This is where mistakes are made. Torres and Nobasella fight for it. They say it's last touched by Torres.
I mean, Sayreville's defense is just absolutely suffocating South Plainfield's ball handlers right now. It has to be at least 4 turnovers in the last 2 minutes. I mean, South Plainfield's turnover to assist margin right now has to be terrible or plus minus. It's got to be bad right now.
The last time I heard this gym this quiet, Braden, you might call me crazy. The last time I saw this gym this quiet,
Colonia?
Colonia. With
Listen,
South
I mean,
Plainfield
Colonia,
was- with South
that
Plainfield
game,
was
going into that game, man, that was, I remember that game, the blackout. The whole upper section was filled out with students, and South Plainfield just didn't show up. I mean, the Durkak effect, Jones effect, Zach Smith effect. I mean, Colonia's a great team.
That
My
game,
hot
Colonia-
take is I think the 3 best teams in the GMC this year are South Plainfield, Sayreville, and Colonia.
No PY?
I think South Plainfield will beat PY.
They will play.
When's that game?
I think they'll have it played in the tourney. Hopefully we can call it.
Hopefully, I would love to call a tourney game.
Maybe a sectional game. As South Plainfield
A little bit of Rihanna.
asking Sayreville to please stop scoring at such a high pace.
There's some John Bon Jovi in here.
They're living on a prayer right now.
Hometown.
South
Sayreville
Plainfield,
is his hometown.
but South Plainfield is the one living on a prayer. They are.
They're both living on a prayer. Great season so far. I mean, South Plainfield, man, their record, I think, is amazing for how many starters they lost. They lost 4 out of 5 starters last year. They're relying on the youth.
Yeah, it's hard to play at such a high level after you lose so many players. They are high senior driven.
And it's thanks to these 2 guys, Anderson and Benno, right there.
South Plainfield's going to only go as far as Jordan Jones takes them. That is a known fact. How many points does Jordan have today?
So far, Jordan has 4 points. None in the second quarter, though.
Jones looking to get started. Jones, baseline. Can't get it to fall.
Great rebound there
Betta
by
gets
Benno.
it, and Betta puts it through. So the bleeding stops for South Plainfield. 36-27 is the score. 2:41 left to play in the first half.
Those are the second chance points that South Plainfield had in the first quarter. In the first 6 minutes of the second quarter, they didn't really get any of those. And South Plainfield really had a strong first quarter because of those. And I think they have to keep doing that. It's going to be key tonight.
Rebounding's been an issue in both South Plainfield basketball programs for the 4 years we've been here.
He's got Santa
Wide
Maria.
open, Santa Maria. But great closeout defense. Torres, once again, down low, almost intercepted. Santa Maria now drives
That's a walk.
baseline, and he takes one too many steps as he tried to take a nice little trip to Europe there. He decided to travel.
South Plainfield's closing the weak side out so well right now. The ball handlers of Sayreville are kind of keeping the ball on the wing, on the perimeter, and Santa Maria is wide open in the corner every time. But South Plainfield's closing out their guys on the baseline, that 1-3-1 defense. They're helping the weak side perfectly, and they're forcing Santa Maria to pass the ball out or try to take it to the rim like he did there, force a turnover.
Jordan Jones engineering the offense. What will he do? Betta and Novosela talking to each other.
No shot clock. I mean, they can talk forever, though, when they want. Nice long coffee talk. Novosela gave Jones a little hatch.
Betta backdoor, fouled by Santa Maria. You can kind of like, I'm hoping he makes a big shot. Like you can put a little, like a excursion on
Like, Santa Maria, Lindor. That's one of the best calls ever in any sport. Baseball.
I'm going to this year.
What?
May 17th, my brother's birthday. I'm going to Yankees Mets in Yankee Stadium as Betta misses the first one.
Soto's first game back?
Second game back.
Second?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a Mets fan, so I'm happy we got him.
58% from the free throw line. Betta, he had 0 points last game, kind of going through a little slump, but he makes that one. As David Wallace checks in for Andrew Betta. So, Braden, we've kind of seen it all today. It's been really great. Games like this are always awesome, and I think more fireworks will come about. You said teams are on pace for 80. It doesn't seem like that anymore. Kind of a sloppier second quarter after some great time fireworks.
Sayreville's averaging 56 points per game in wins. South Plainfield right around the same with about 63 points.
Jones from the corner. Can't get it to fall. Everybody's touching it. Schuller needs to get it out, and he does for the easy 2 over the big man, Baressa Jamula.
I think Sayreville exceeds their season average in wins right now. I think they're going for at least 70 tonight.
Wallace with the ball. Lead is 12 for Sayreville. No, it is 10. Correction. I can't see the scoreboard correctly. We are under a minute. Sam Jones playing great defense on the sophomore. Novosela trying to cut through traffic. Kicks it out. Jones has space, but I don't think he's going to take the shot. He's going to do what he does best. Gets to the rack. His own putback. No. Is he going to go up again? Foul. But he's going to the line.
Again, second chance points. Sayreville cannot allow those. That's 3 rebounds in a row from Jones right there on 2 misses. A miss by his teammate, a miss by him, and then a miss by him again.
But you gotta
3 rebounds right there. I mean, Sayreville's really got to improve on that.
These are crucial free throws in the early stages of this ball game as Jones swishes it. Jordan Jones, he's going to be an all-division player, an all-GMC player. You know that. That is his 77th free throw attempt on the year. That is nuts.
Yeah, along with that, he's shooting 63% from the line. I mean, that's an okay clip.
That's got to be up now.
That might be South Plainfield's leading clip, and that's been the issue all year for South Plainfield, free throw shooting.
They call it a clip?
Yeah, I guess you're shooting, like, from the, a clip.
Well, he made both, so his average has got to be up to 63. A heavy defensive lineup. Stephanus Ama-Ari and A.J. Perales, the 2 lengthy big men, are going to play down low.
So they're going for size now in these late closing minutes.
Well,
seconds, actually, of the first half.
When you shot a big-time shot last time, I'm going to hope they're going to try to go to Torres again. He made the prayer, as you would say, living on a prayer. Long court pass, intercepted by Anderson with 12 seconds left. Smith regains it, 9, 8. Are we going to see some fireworks? Perales has no idea what to do with it. Goes back to Smith. Amari, 3, 2. Perales, they need a prayer. Novosela. We didn't see back-to-back prayers, but South Plainfield and Sayreville in a sure-to-be classic in South Plainfield as your home Tigers trail by 8, 38-30. Braden, break down the stats as we head into halftime.
Well, Sayreville right now, obviously up by 8. Schuller, their leading scorer right now with 10 points so far. Chuck Mora also tied with him at 10 points. South Plainfield's right now scoring leader is Jaden Vaca, Justin Vaca, and Jordan Jones. Sorry, it's confusing.
We will be back with about 2 minutes left to go until
Yeah.
So, Braden, we are back. 1:54 left until the second half. So, what are the keys for Sayreville to beating South Plainfield?
Well, I think the first key for them is they got to keep getting the ball inside. Chuck Moore right now has 12 points just so far inside the interior. My second thing is you have to allow Schuler to get inside 15 feet within the basket. Again, 10 points, 15 feet and within from the basket. These two, amazing so far tonight, both double-digit scores on the year. And then also, you have to run more design plays for Sam Jones. He's averaging 16 and a half. He's 27 points away from 1,000. You have to try to get Jordan Jones, the row and commit for South Plainfield, off of him. You have to maybe screens, try to get some off-ball switches, on-ball switches, anything you can to get your catalyst going.
Jones with 6, so he needs 10 more or 11 more to stay at his season average about. But Sayreville, you look at the two teams warming up. South Plainfield looks locked in. I haven't heard anybody talk. They're getting up shots. They're looking very serious right now. Sayreville kind of enjoying themselves, having a little fun. Sean.
South Plainfield's keys.
And what are South Plainfield's keys, Brad?
Well, I think South Plainfield needs to defend the interior better. I know I kind of just said Sayreville's taking advantage of that. 28 points for Sayreville so far inside tonight. They have 38 points so far. The second thing is South Plainfield has to stop the turnovers. They have to get the ball inside, actually. I think they're shooting a lot of threes. They're not really making all of them. Baressa Juula has 0 points so far tonight. He had a great game against Perth Amboy. I really think they need to get him going. And then my third thing is, I think Coach Greco has to switch out of that 1-3-1, maybe switch it to a 2-3. Let Sayreville shoot the ball. You kind of have to get 3 guys underneath. You have to prevent those inside shots. Challenge Sayreville. None of them have proved so far besides Christian Torres that they can shoot. Everyone else has missed shots besides him, so I really think you have to challenge them. Those are my keys to the game for the second half. And let's see if the coaches listen to me.
So, the final 16 is ready to play. South Plainfield is going to start with the ball. Kev's dead. Will they get into it, or will Sayreville continue to quiet the crowd? Jones is going to get things started for South Plainfield.
Yeah, I expect more from the crowd.
And there you see early the screen. Sayreville still playing suffocating defense. Wallace thought about a 3 just inside the perimeter. Can't fall, and great boxing out by
Santa Maria. Yeah, we both saw that there.
Avoiding the second chance points. I feel like if you're South Plainfield, it's okay. You're only down 8. You've been down worse, but in a game like this, it still hurts. Torres, Jones with 4, I believe, right?
I wouldn't be surprised if Jones pulls up from NBA range. Just kick and shoot it.
If Jones pulls up from NBA range, this place will go dead silent. Jones making his presence felt on the defensive end. Schuller kicks it out. There goes Sam Jones for 3. Sam Jones, 20 points away from 1,000. That could happen here tonight.
And that's what happens when Jordan Jones gets a split second away from Sam Jones. Sam Jones takes advantage of that.
They go down low to the big man, Jawula, and Chuck Wara just playing suffocating defense on the low block. Santa Maria, Jones, yet again. Can't get the charity bounce, and Jawula making his presence felt underneath with a big-time rebound.
So maybe I was right. Maybe they are challenging Sayreville to shoot the ball a little bit more. That's
Jones,
2 threes already.
Right under the foul line, can't get it. He still hasn't been able to find his touch today, but he's still playing great on the defensive end. Schuller gonna drive. Nobody there. He doesn't have to cut up through traffic. South Plainfield left the lane open. The lead is 13.
Yeah, that was just lazy defense there.
Jawula, no, and South Plainfield.
I don't think that's the shot South Plainfield wanted there.
And the charity bounce is good from Torres. And the lead is 15 out of the gate for
I think Coach
Sayreville.
Greco needs to call a timeout here. He kind of just spun his finger. I think he wants the offense to play fast. You got to call a timeout here. I don't think he wanted Baressa Juula to take that mid-range shot. He's not known to be a shooter. There was no need to take that shot when you're already down in momentum in the second half.
Things are getting ugly. Sayreville, kind of a surprise as Baressa gets it down. Sayreville is a surprise team this year. Nobody.
Correction, right? That was Andrew Beno who made that shot.
Who did I say?
You said Baressa.
Correction, Andrew Beno, but Sayreville kind of a surprise. Sam Jones, is he the second half man? Yes, he is! Sam Jones, number 22.
And again, that's what happens when Jordan Jones isn't guarding him. You had the mismatch. Baressa Juula is taller than Jones, but Jones is a lot quicker and a lot more, craftier. And he kind of took advantage of that.
Plainfield still can't hold on to the ball. Santa Maria gonna cut. Are they gonna look to extend the lead? Schuller It's all things Bombers. Sayreville taking over Anthony J. Catoya Gymnasium with an 18-point lead, and everybody is stunned. The Bombers came to play, and the Tigers still haven't struck back.
This is the Sam Jones and Keithan Schuler show in the second half. The senior and the junior duo, both with 5 points in the first 3 minutes of the second half, Ryan. That's 10 points. That's an 18-point lead now. That was an 8-point lead for South Plainfield at half. Actually, deficit, my bad. That's an 18-point swing now.
Things are getting ugly, Braden.
And that's what they call the kill shot. And Sayreville takes advantage of the kill shot.
It might be over. I know it's early, but with Sayreville playing this great offensively, you might just be able to.
And you called me crazy for saying Sayreville might score 80 tonight. They have 50 right now with about another, 15 minutes left in this game?
Oh, yeah. There's
About.
a lot of time.
They're going to surpass that 56 points per game average in wins.
Yo, you know what's crazy about this, too, Braden? They might, because they can still score points when the time isn't running because of foul shots. So it is a very good chance.
It looks like this team is just built and glued together so well. I mean, every one of these players is selfless. They move the ball so well. There's no guy on this team that's just taking the ball to the rim, taking every shot he can. They're just all playing as a team. They know each other so well. There's a clear chemistry going on between these guys. And again, this is where having seniors and juniors comes advantage over having freshmen, sophomores, and only 1 or 2 seniors in your lineup and your bench.
Things might be over for South Plainfield.
Experience is key.
Oh, my God. What a great play by Santa Maria. Braden, you think things are over? I think it's just.
We'll see here. I think they're getting the ball right back to Sam Jones.
Another 3 in South Plainfield is in desperation time. We've seen comebacks before. South Plainfield was down like this, I believe. They were down like this against North Brunswick, but North Brunswick is completely different from Sayreville. You can't leave that open underneath, and the lead is 20. Sayreville is running away with things inside Anthony J. Catoya Gymnasium. As still sloppy play. Jawula just doing it himself, but he can't even get it to fall. Just too strong. Vaca was open in the corner. And South Plainfield might be seeing their division hopes fall away as Jawula gets it blocked. Could that be the thing they needed? Jones gets it to fall and 1. Maybe this is what they need to kind of kickstart their heart.
Yeah, that's a great turnaround play there. Jawula missed the shot on offense, turned around, had that key block on defense. He got the ball down court to Jones. Jones, known to be a crafty finisher, gets it 2, possibly 3 now.
Is you about a little more? More?
Jones shooting 1 from the line.
Can't get it to fall, but the ball's going to stay with South Plainfield. So now South Plainfield, I don't know why they never went out of the 1-3-1 press. Now it's too far, Sean. Perfect. You think the camera zoomed out too far?
It's fine.
Underneath, Jawula, weird play. Jones is going to try 1 from 3. Oh, it hits the top. That could have been the most lucky charity bounce ever. As South Plainfield down by 18. I don't know, Braden. I think
Coach Greco's going to go back to that 1-3-1. I said that they had to go out and run a 2-3, challenge Sayreville to shoot. They've been challenging Sayreville to shoot this half, and Sayreville's taken advantage of that. I mean, they've knocked down 2 threes already, 1 from Jones, 1 from Schuler. So I think you're going to see a different look now.
I don't think I've ever seen South Plainfield.
Actually, they're still in a 2-3 look right now.
Besides Colonia, I don't think I've ever seen another team that did this to South Plainfield. Jones, exclamation point! You leave the dead-eye shooter open, and that's what happens.
I really don't know what South Plainfield was doing there. They played amazing defense. They had the whole perimeter guarded, and then Novosilla just kind of ran off on Jones. He ran away from him, and that gave Jones a little bit of room. Benna couldn't get there in time. That's just sloppy play from the Tigers. You cannot leave a shooter open, Ryan.
And South Plainfield is falling apart at the worst time. You say teams after a grueling 1-point loss where things could have went your way in that game, it affects you the next game, and it is big time, down 21 with 3:24.
The star of the second half so far has been none other than Sam Jones.
Ever since that loss,
8 points.
That embarrassing loss to East Brunswick by Sayreville, they have been a new team. They have gotten new life. Sayreville might be playing the best basketball they will play all year right here, right now.
Well, again, no, that loss, though, that was without Sam Jones. That's the catalyst of your team. Schuler and Chagula are very good, but Jones, best player on the team, you need him.
Braden, I didn't expect this coming into this game. I didn't expect this. 21 points down, 3:01 left. This is
You know, we figured it would be a high-scoring game. We said it before the game. But so far, this has just been a complete turnaround what we expected. Yeah.
Sayreville was ready to play. You could tell it from the jump. South, it's either one way or the other with South. They either start off slow, then pick it up. Today they started off hot and kind of.
We seen them come back. They were down at one point by 12, I believe, against Perth Amboy
Well, it's
at home in one of the first home games of the year, and they did come back. But right now, this deficit's a little too much.
Jones was open.
21 points.
Now
Now
gets it
23.
down. And it's Braden. It might be time to start hearing.
That's 18 points from Chuckamora. Ryan, do you want to know where all those points came from?
The low block.
The low block.
I told you.
South Plainfield needs to defend the interior better. They need to throw bigger guys under there. That's Perales coming in now. I think you got to throw Jawula and Perales right there underneath.
Jordan Jones to the line, shoot 2.
Jones shooting 2 from the line.
Sorry for not giving a score update. It is 57-36, 2:48 remaining.
Perales now in the game for Novosilla.
Wow.
Jones' second one is good. Gets his
So,
4th point. of the second half.
57-36.
Now they're running 2-2-1. 2 guys at the half court, 2 guys on the other side of the half court, and then 1 guy underneath. Send a little bit of pressure, make Sayreville play fast. They've been kind of playing at their own pace the second half, and they've been scoring off of that.
South Plainfield in desperation time. Will we see a miracle tonight at Anthony J. Katoya Gymnasium? Or will Sayreville continue to write another page in the book of their storybook season? Jones wide open. You might pay for that one. Wow. Sam Jones yet again. Braden, how many points is he at?
He has 11 in this third quarter alone.
Total.
15 on the night.
He might hit it.
I told you they had to get him going.
And Vodka can't get it to fall. South Plainfield is getting out physical. Jones.
Oh,
what a
nice pass.
What
Oh,
a
my
finish.
God.
Oh, Sayreville taking over. This thing might get ugly quick. Jones trying to do it himself. He can't. Sloppy play from South Plainfield.
This is a Sam Jones show here in South Plainfield tonight. This kid is incredible, Ryan.
I don't think.
Incredible.
I think he might be the best guard in the GMC.
Listen, that East Brunswick kid was good. I think Jones is the best player we've seen so far. This kid is special. He's only a junior too, Ryan. Oh, my.
Through
Oh!
3 defenders. How do you do, Sam Jones?
Why don't you, Sam Jones?
Why don't you? Jesus. What a play from the junior.
I've ran out of room on the stat sheet already.
How many
For him.
points?
Just this quarter, 13.
In total, I'm saying. I want to know the
Oh,
counter.
18. No, sorry. 17.
He might hit it. He might hit it tonight.
29.
Will they stop the
Needed
game
29.
for him? I don't know.
He's 12 away, 11 away.
He is 11 away.
Folks watching at home, we are on the Sam Jones 1,000-point watch officially now.
We are.
And Ryan, what kid's this grading again? Come on, tell me.
He's a junior.
He's a junior. This kid's only a junior.
He is going to be in the Sayreville history books for a long time if he doesn't.
So now, it's a big lead. It's 29 point.
Vodka. Is that the dagger? I don't
26.
know.
26 now. 26-point lead.
That might feel like the Chris Paul shot.
I mean, you have a minute left in the third. I think you're just letting Jones kind of go to work. You want him to get that number. Or is their next game at home or away?
For Sayreville?
Uh-huh.
Don't know. As Anderson playing tight defense on Torres, Sam Jones calls a timeout. That's great IQ there. As Braden's going to check.
Check where the next game is.
Usually blowout games aren't exciting, but this
Because I'm going to
still
say,
is.
if their next game is home, wouldn't you want Jones to hit his 1,000 mark at home in front of his family, friends, his hometown, the local crowd?
Who knows?
You
I
know?
think, me personally, I've always liked playing the role as the villain.
So they do play North Brunswick at home Saturday. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Is this? The schedule's messed up. Doesn't even have South Plain.
Maybe because the game is going on right now. That's why.
So they do play North Brunswick, though.
I don't know. I don't think if he's this hot, I don't think you're going to stop him.
He needs 11 more in about
7
8:30. change-ish,
He
like,
got it.
around there.
He got
I will say, though, I give credit to Sayreville, and I give credit to Coach John Wojcik. He's entering his 7th year, 10-2 on the year, 5-1 in the GMC
I don't think, no,
He's
I don't think
conditioned-
he's entering his 7th year. I forgot to delete that.
Oh.
Greco.
Well, whatever. He has really conditioned his team well. I don't think they've took Torres, Santa Maria, Jones, Schuler, or Chukwara out of the game yet. I don't think they've had 1 minute of rest besides timeouts, halftime, end of a quarter, whatever. I don't think they've been subbed out at all yet. I mean, you got to give them credit. South Plainfield's been trying out different rotations all night, as we see. Trayvon Smith now back on the floor. A.J. Prowse now back on the floor. But Sayreville keeping the same 5 guys out there, and they're up by a lot, 26 points.
I don't think they're going to let the foot off the gas pedal. I think this one might be over.
They might take Jones out, honestly, if it gets worse.
Torres. South Plainfield playing better. That's what you need. They could have found
Torres
Darling,
is hurt.
Vaca, and a chance to cut the lead, and that happens. That just can't happen. You need
Torres
every
limping.
Chance.
I wonder if Coach Wojcik's going to call injury timeout here, or the refs. He's limping bad. Looks like he's going to be okay.
I think he fell on his ankle
Yeah,
hard.
he might just twisted it.
And now they're going to a 2-2-1.
Yeah,
We
they're running
saw
that
this.
2-2-1 again, but you know what that created last time with Jones 3. South Plainfield are one of the better teams at sending pressure. We'll see. Darling on Jones, a little bit of a mismatch here.
Big time mismatch. I think
they got to set a high screen here. Get Jones an open 3.
he can create his own shot
Oh, he's open underneath.
in the post. Kicks it. Santa Maria. Try to get something
They're kind of just going to
going.
chew clock here.
Oh, yeah. 5, 4, 3. Look at, are we going to see more fireworks?
Oh.
No. So Sayreville takes a 26-point lead into the 4th quarter. Things might be over big time, as South Plainfield needs one of the biggest miracles I've ever seen in a basketball game. I think that'd be history if South Plainfield does come back.
This is a historically bad game for South Plainfield, and a game that has such high expectations. Looks like we had a whiteout in the student section. The student section filled up basically almost to the top row. It's just been a disappointing game so far for the Tigers. But you know what? They're going to have to regroup, stay composed. This is a good team, Ryan, remember. They are tied for first in the GMC White Division. After this game, at the pace of this game, doesn't look like it will be like that anymore, but
Braden,
they're still a good team.
the crazy thing is you talk about all this, it might be over. It genuinely might be over. And for South Plainfield to lose back-to-back games for the first time this year, that takes a toll on everything. You know it does what happens when you lose 2 in a row. Sometimes 2 in a row turns into 3 in a row, then 4 in a row, then 5 in a row. So even after this game, if they, which the pace it's going at, they need to regroup big time. Who does South Plainfield got next? If you don't mind checking for me.
Oh, no, I got you.
As the final countdown begins, will Sam
They
Jones
play
and
Bernards
That is-
Saturday at 5 o'clock.
That is not
You know, even for Coach Greco in this game, it's been almost 5 years now, February 13th of the COVID year 2020. That's the last time he lost to Sayreville. This will be his first loss to Sayreville in 5 years. It could potentially be his second loss of the year, too. These teams will rematch against each other February 3rd. That's going to be at Sayreville, a great game. Maybe we can get down there for the game.
If there is
Hopefully.
no game, maybe, hopefully.
If there's an opening, we have to work our ways, but
That would be
hopefully.
good.
But then again, that just
We might be able to work on it. Hopefully.
this isn't normal for Coach Greco to lose to Sayreville.
What's going on? What just fell out?
Something. Who knows? Jones guarding Smith. 8 minutes remaining. 26-point lead.
South
For
Plainfield
Sayreville.
needs a miracle, one of the greatest miracles I've ever seen. What basketball team came back down like this before?
Jeez.
If you're South Plainfield, I think you're just playing for pride at this point.
Smith loses
Same
the
with
ball
South
there.
Plainfield. You agree? You're just playing for pride at this point? Pride and glory?
I can't even think. Yeah, 26-point. There's been teams that come back.
Well, you know what I'm looking forward to now? I'm looking forward to our nightcap tonight, 9 p.m.
Oh.
in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Oh, that's going to be a great game.
Oh, my
Santa
God.
Maria.
Vaca sent back Jones. Can't get it to fall. Great presence. Everybody touching it. But it's going to South Plainfield. Jones disagrees with the call. There's a rumor that Sam Jones is related to Jack Jones. I don't think that's true.
Yeah, Jack Jones in the stands there.
I don't think that's true.
I think I saw him. I don't think they have any relation.
But he does
I
have
mean,
close ties to South Plainfield. I
they're
was talking to Mr.
both have
Reddy
blonde
earlier.
hair, yeah.
No, but there are close ties to him to South Plainfield. The younger guys know him. As weird shot by Anderson. Vaca,
They play AAU with him?
maybe something. Does Sam Jones play basketball? I mean, baseball?
I don't think so.
This was not the game we expected, but still very entertaining because it was high offense.
At this point, I just want to see Sam Jones hit 1,000.
Yeah, that would be great.
It looks unlikely, though. 7-11 remaining. 11 points in that. No shot clock.
Well, South Plainfield's going to try to get every opportunity they can down to Perales.
But then again, Jones did have a big 14-point third quarter. Again, that's when the game was kind of shifting momentum. You need all the points now. Now, with such a big lead.
Momentum. It's shifting.
They're not going to try to take. They're not going to force shots with such a big lead. Sayreville.
Vaca, weird shot. Way off.
Santa Maria is playing great defense so far. He's really harassing any South Plainfield guard. He's kind of climbed the ladder almost on defense. Gets his hand up for every shot. Contesting the shot well.
So, Schuller with the ball. Still no switches. Is Coach Warchick going to push the pressure? Now they're playing better. It's weird.
Yeah, Coach Greco's been switching up this defense a lot. We saw the 2-2-1 press. We saw the 1-3-1 early in the game. And then we saw him come out of halftime with a 2-3. That didn't work. It's just nothing's working tonight, Ryan. It's going to be a long fill room.
It's going to be a long film day tomorrow, indeed. It's going to be long.
Have to get ready for that Bernards game. And then after Bernards, they play a home game against South Brunswick.
And they go to East Brunswick, come back here.
They have a 3-road stretch, and they come back here on January 30th against Woodbridge.
There might be a stretch. They could lose 5 in a row. That's not something crazy to say.
Timothy Christian might even be a tough game. They got 2 double-digit scores. Actually, they're up there in the state, too.
Timothy Christian, really good.
They're a solid team.
I think they're ranked higher than South Plainfield.
I mean, they play in a lower level GMC division, but
they compete with the top teams now.
They do. This game's going to be over a lot earlier than expected, too. This game started at 7.
Go home, catch a little rest.
Watch Nebraska Rutgers.
Catch the end of the game before that. Who's playing before? Don't know. Jones harassed. Wow. Perales took an elbow.
Are they in the
face.
bonus yet, or?
No team fouls displayed.
It's not going to be a shooting. It's not going to be a free throw.
He is shooting.
Oh, it is shooting. Huh. So I guess. They call it interesting.
He might be 9 points away.
9 points away with 5:52. I'm telling you, you want to get it at home. Wouldn't it be cool if he went into his next home game just needing 1 point? Scores 10 more.
You know what's pressure?
And then first shot of the game, he makes it, and then just that would be cool.
I think I'd rather have it a win because there's no guarantee. Who they play next game?
They play North Brunswick at home.
North Brunswick. Yeah, that might be a win already for them.
9 points away from the career milestone of 1,000 points for the junior Sayreville guard, Sam Jones. Could go down as a legend in his town, kind of like a guy we know on Spotify, John Bon Jovi, right? Living on a prayer.
Well, the season's going to continue. This thing is way over. South Plainfield just playing for pride, like we mentioned earlier. Back to Jones. Spin. And he finally gets his first points in the second half, but it comes way too late.
Fourth quarter.
Oh, first points in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, he had 7 in the
Santa Maria.
Get to Sam Jones.
Oh, maybe South Plainfield. No, and a foul. Maybe South Plainfield. Maybe something.
I thought that was a clean jab there from Santa Maria.
Maybe bearing something crazy. We could see a victory. Who knows? That's what.
I mean, it's a 26-point lead still.
This was a really good game, though, to start.
I'm actually more excited to see if my prediction was right, that they score 80 points. I did say after the first quarter, Sayreville was going to score 80. Did I not?
You did.
Check the film.
Jones now looking to get something started. Goes away from the screen. The mid-range J takes a weird bounce. South Plainfield just hasn't. It's been one of those days where you can't hit anything.
Indeed, Ryan. Jones wants to shoot that.
How many points does he need?
9 more. A 3 here puts you within 6. It's very doable with 4:45 remaining.
Joe. Oh, another Jones. Zion Jones. Intercepted by Darling. He's going to get out and running. Euro step and the drop.
Jaden Darling with his first points in the second half.
How much South Plainfield down now? You're better at math than me.
Oh, good look.
Doesn't even matter. Chihuahua. Chihuahua.
Again,
Chuck
26 points. Kind of just back and forth. Now 24.
Sorry if the play-by-play kind of fell off a little.
Yeah, so South Plainfield now picking up the pace on offense. Transition offense, looking good so far. Defensive offense, they're finally scoring, but a little too late for that.
Chukwuemeka fouled again. Took a very hard blow.
Yeah, Perales threw a fist there. Not intentional, just very hard foul. Chukwuemeka shaking up there, but looks like he's going to be all right.
69-45. Stephanus Ama checking in. If you're Coach Greco, what are you telling the team tomorrow? Like, what do you tell them? I've never been in this situation.
I mean, this is probably the best team you're going to see on your schedule until GMC playoff and state playoff times. I mean, one thing I guess you can look at is to defend the interior better, allow less points in the low block.
It was atrocious tonight.
I mean, that's just how Sayreville plays. They like to play inside. Ryan, I think you mentioned that before the game.
Yeah, I heard today that South Plainfield was going to try to stop him on the low block, and they couldn't.
They couldn't, no.
That's
just what it is. What it is.
South Plainfield needs to look to regroup. Chukwuemeka. No. I wish we got a close game. I really do. It was fun, though. It was really fun today.
It was a fun game for 2 quarters.
Maybe earlier, because there were still some highlight plays.
I mean, the highlight play of tonight has to be Sam Jones' little behind-the-back pass to Schuler.
You don't
for the
think
layup.
the one shot, the one hop shot, there is some conspiracy. Kevin Petty believes that Torres' shot wasn't off in time, but it didn't really
I don't think it. I mean, maybe a momentum factor. I mean, it did help going into the second half, but the way this game's going now, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Oh, second quarter, yeah, Sean.
Well, Kevin said at the time it didn't look good as Jones mid-range.
That's good defense.
Jones. 7
points
away. Timeout by Sayreville.
All right, Ryan. 3:41 remaining. Is he hitting it?
I hope he does. I really want him
I
to.
like to see this right now. You know, that would be a pretty cool thing to broadcast the kids 1,000th point. Hopefully we could do Stella Sweeney's. Heard she might get it on the road, though, for girls basketball.
I know,
I heard that might happen.
How many points is she at?
Last time I heard from her brother, I want to say she was 15 away going on the road.
I think she got it today.
Jordan Jones hit 1,000 already, right?
No, he's nowhere near 1,000.
What is he at right now?
200.
Only 200?
Like 3 something. Yeah, because he wasn't a big scorer.
Oh, yeah, in his early career, yeah.
Good play.
So Stella Sweeney needs 31 points for 1,000.
Were the lights too bright today for South Plainfield? I know the song's Blinding Lights. It seems like it was.
Well, I can only imagine they had trouble at home. How trouble is going to be against Sayreville at their place. I mean, obviously, Coach Greg was a great coach, and he has great players on this team. They're going to be able to game plan next time. They're going to be able to learn off their mistakes, but still.
We really got to find a way to do that game.
Yeah, it's a loss you expect on the road, not at home, especially in a good crowd tonight. And that's been the story of tonight, sloppy play. Too many turnovers, Ryan. The 2 biggest things Coach Greco has to go over, interior defense and the turnovers. There have been so many turnovers tonight, Ryan. And turnovers lead to second chance point, lead to points.
We need to find a way to go to Sayreville to do that game.
We
There's
should.
no doubt in my mind. We got to find a way. Would you
Jones
drive
wants
us
the ball.
There? You drive us there? Take a little.
Possibly.
Torres. You'd have to get there like 2 hours before, though. Maybe potentially 3. That's the really annoying thing. Leave. What time of the game be at? 7. South Plainfield's going to get out and run it back to Betta. And he's just going to pat the stat sheet.
And that's just the potential South Plainfield has. Great transition defense to offense. We just haven't seen it tonight, like I said. But again, you'll see that throughout the year.
You were at St. Joe's. Did you guys do away games?
Oh, yeah. Did a game at Perth Amboy.
How did that work? You just contacted the
AD.
How would you guys get Wi-Fi?
Just get permission. Oh, we could definitely game plan around
We'd
this.
have to leave.
Hopefully we do playoff games.
The game, hypothetically, we'd have to leave here at 5, maybe even 4:30, just to make sure everything's good and running.
You know, I agree.
Underneath, Smith looking for his first points of the night.
Good hands up from Sayreville. Wallace, no points since the first half.
He gets the fall. I'm shocked nobody's headed for the exits already.
It's a 22-point lead with 2:20 remaining.
It's over.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
Sam
a
Jones
point
is
a
hitting
second.
1,000.
How many points does he need?
7. Unless he makes a 3 here, it makes it real interesting, Ryan. Real interesting.
They're gonna foul? Why stop playing foul?
I think Novoselic just got his hands caught up there. We're having Jones inbound the ball.
Connor Berry checking into the game for David Wallace.
So maybe Sayreville goes to their bench too. We just saw Zion Jones, the junior, get in the game. We just saw Julian Hall, the freshman, number 15, get in the game for Sayreville. Still Sam Jones in the game, still Santa Maria. Actually, all the starters are in now.
Got to give him valuable moments.
Let
Jones really wants
Jones wants it. Just let him shoot it. Looks like they're trying to double there. Anderson kind of trailed them with Novoselic.
They don't want him getting that 1,000. They're saying not on our court. Yeah, I wouldn't want that either if I was South Plainfield. Letting up 1,000 points, score, get his 1,000. Weird shot, Chuckawara!
Oh. The M1.
How do you do, sir? I know we said a lot, but seriously, how many points today?
Chukwamora, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 points, Ryan.
That is
5 points over his average. And Ryan, Sam Jones, 7 more for 1,000. Sayreville, 7 more for 80.
Well, we were talking about this earlier. Chukwamara, I think, had in his last 4 games, 3 games were 20-point games, and he adds another. So out of his last 5 games, 4 of them were 20 points.
Now we're starting to see South Plainfield fans exit.
What number is 23? Do not know. Not listed on our roster.
That's Schuler.
For South
Oh, that's Brandon Knight.
Brandon, you sure?
Yeah, I think. BK, they call him BK.
BK, you hope it's Brandon Knight. You know, they call him BK. So BK checked in the game. What I did, it's for South Plainfield, I just
Josh
put,
Brell in the game too now.
what I did for South Plainfield, I put the normal guys that get in for the game
Yeah.
because they have a pretty extensive, long roster.
Yeah, they have a big roster. Greco likes to put a lot of guys on the bench for his game.
As Ama Ari gets the first game. Yeah, South Plainfield goes with a 17-man bench, I believe. As the Tigers' den, or Kev's den, according to Braden, is starting to empty out.
Yeah, it is. Not looking good.
Ama Ari knocks down both.
So now, minute 30 remaining. 22-point lead for Sayreville. All hope is lost for South Plainfield.
Jones really wants it.
Let Jones shoot it.
He's not going to shoot everything. They're not going to shoot. They're just going to try to
I mean,
run all the clock out. Back to Torres.
it'll be a little bush league if Sayreville decide to shoot the ball.
Oh, what a weird play. Barry slips through his hands. Down to Ama Ari, and he gets the ball. So, Braden, what do you think?
A lot of film to go over.
Lots.
And Sam Jones, 1,000 points will have to wait. It will be against North Brunswick, most likely. So next time we see this team, Ryan, do you think, how many more losses do you think Sayreville has on their schedule? We're going over it right now. South Plainfield, we just went over them. All the games they got. A lot of out-of-conference games, like Ridge, Pingree, Immaculata.
Way to get some of these games going.
Let's take a look at Sayreville's schedule while we're at it.
BK, no. Ama Ari, crazy pass, regained by Barry. Elbow, no. Stephanus gets the N1. So,
Sayreville has North Brunswick,
how many games left?
and then they have Carteret for an in-season tournament 2 days later, and then a day later. So that's going to be a really
Tough.
that's a 3 games in 4 days. But these guys are conditioned.
Check what we have on the 4th. Is there a girls' game on the 4th? Check if there's a home game on the 4th for us.
South Plainfield.
That's what I'm Check with me.
Check if South Plainfield Girls has a game.
Yeah, the 4th, home. Because if not,
We have to go to that game.
That's last year's schedule. As the winding seconds come down, as Sayreville paints South Plainfield a sea of blue, and they take over big time as they take a giant leap in their storybook season and continue with some momentum. Wow, Braden. Sayreville comes in here and gives South Plainfield all of the business. They come in here, paint it blue, take a big-time win in the division behind Sam Jones and Chukwamara. So, Braden, did we ever find out if we have a game on the 4th?
We do not.
We're off?
Yeah.
Maybe we got to pull a few strings.
I just want to say something. All 3 double G scores today for Sayreville had outstanding games. Sam Jones with 23. Keithan Schuler with 17. And Chitty Chukwura with 20.
I'm telling you, Braden, I was telling you this all the time. These guys, we said it before, 3 scorers in double digits, that's unheard of in high school.
It is.
Especially in the white division. So, South Plainfield has some deep soul searching to do. As we said, Sayreville still living on a prayer. The final from Anthony J. Katoya Gymnasium, the Sayreville Bombers 73, South Plainfield 56. Ryan Riskin, Braden Tankowitz, and the whole Tiger TV crew. We hope you guys have a great weekend, great rest of your week. We hope to see you here soon, and we are going to push big time to go to Sayreville on the 4th. Big time.